Alright, so both of these players are looking at their map here, and we have Mauria down on this side and Oxum up on the other. This is a very deserty area. Mauria went with a scholar first as their leader. Both of them got bloodthirsty. Luckily, having gone sages, looks like they were able to pull out a zealot to put on their warrior. What tech did they get free from sages? I don't know which ones Mauria starts with. Okay. Mauria starts with ironworking, stonecutting, administration, so they were able to get labor force free. That is nice. Let's go up to Oxum for the last of the simultaneous turns and see what his hero is doing. Already cleared that camp. Still has to take care of the leftover unit, but that is very nice timing. Might go for another settler after this one, though the food income is a little gross. Probably have to buy some if they would like to get that third city out quickly. Alright, now we are on strict turns, so we will be switching back and forth with each of them each turn. You can see this scout has already seen the next barb camp to go after. And I assume we'll be moving this settler toward one of these and figure out what family they'd like to do next. Hello, Problem Gambler. Welcome. This is, if you haven't played one of these particular ones in the tournament before, this is a very harsh-looking map. A ton of desert. Volume a bit louder. I have to turn everything up max to here. All right. Well, let's work on that then. All right. How does that sound? Yes, no, maybe so. All right, so Mauria is going to take this site. They have their settler out already. They are not spending very much effort in clearing the barb sites yet. They're probably just finding where they are. And we are going from sages to hunters. Let's see what we've got here. We have A camels. That makes for a decent hunter's double, but perhaps they really want the resources, or perhaps there's something else they want. It looks like perhaps Mauria is going to clear the camp on the other side of their second city before the one on the left. I assume they've seen this one, as they have harvested this gold. Harvested quite a lot of things as they went along with their scout. Excellent, thank you. Hopefully I can keep this volume level up for a few hours and not drop off, but Mauria is going for another settler immediately and a warrior in the hunter city, so we'll see how well their clearing goes. Axum's clearing is quite good with the slinger hero. Kill that one up and then be able to heal right up and move on to the next one. Let's see what city Oxum wants this second one, what family they'd like it to be. I assume that's what they're considering now. There is camel, incense. If you're back there, you can get those horses. A trader's city. That is interesting. There's not a whole lot of money stuff here, but I suppose if you're going Oxum and you want to go traders at all, you're going to have to put them somewhere, and you're not going to find any water on this map, so might as well put them here. I might have skipped over traders. What do we have? Champs, traders, clerics, patrons. Okay. I'll be curious to see what this results in, what the plan is here. Another worker and a settler, yes. Not super aggressive, just enough to use their 2 units clearing camps. And back down here to Mauria. They do want to get another unit. And they are. Both players do have this very nice quarry location there. Mauria, starting with stoneworking, has already taken advantage of it. I believe Oxum is working on stone cutting, so they will get to take advantage of that spot soon. Mauria looking to research husbandry. Let's see if they have anything pinned. They do not. Just exploring around. Legacy of the King event. Yes, getting an ambition. Clear from 10 tiles. Centralization, 6 techs. Maybe centralization or 6 techs. I could see either of those being something I want to do, but I also could see just passing up on it right now. That is, either of those are slam dunks. I mean, you assume you'll get 6 techs before he dies, but I don't fault anyone in a game where you don't need ambitions to win to just take that experience. It looks like that's what he did. We have a marriage offer up here for Oxum. Affable orator. A pretty decent wife for... Might as well. Better than nothing. And what's the other event is they also received their first ambition event. 4 farmer specialists, 5 workers, 6 mines. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be curious to see. I could, again, see just taking the experience until you get something you definitely feel like you're going to do. He did marry. And he did, took 5 workers. Okay. That's not a bad ambition. Definitely one you want to accomplish soon. Just, will it be soon enough for this person to live? Oh, man, that marriage. Oh, this is Maria's. Okay. Maria, already with a child to name. And seeing what they can get done with this one zealot warrior. Let's see, so 9, let's take 3 hits to kill that. It's going to hit you back for 4. He's going to hit you for 4. Ugh, that's kind of gross. Yeah, I know it's got zealot, but that's a lot of hits that it's going to take. Oh, I don't know if this was on purpose or not, but pulling this marauder away so that you can do more to the camp without it coming to get you is pretty nice. Even if it goes toward him, it won't be able to do anything this turn. That's beautiful. Just working on this camp up here on the elephant. That's nice, giving ivory to the Oxumites. And going for the free worker card. Sure, with that ambition, that makes a lot of sense. All right, let's see if Maria decides to back up with this guy or not. You are not going to get a kill. Your other warrior is coming in 3 turns. You're going to take 1 from hitting this. You're going to take 4 and 4. So you're going to be down to 2. And then next turn you can kill this and take... Nah, you can't. You got to back up. That math doesn't math. You're going to be down to 2 after this turn. You'll hit that one next turn. Kill it. Take 1, be down to 1. This thing will murder you. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh. Well, I mean, I suppose you can back up next turn, but that is risky. And this scout finding that there's a lot of desert out here. Hello, welcome to the cast. This is a desert map with Aksum versus Mauria. What happened to this guy? He is down to 2. Okay, we'll have to see. This one didn't even come back toward anyone. Oh, so he's just out on an island. That's going to help so much with the clearing. What a great move by this scout to pull him out. Let's see. And we have this one militia doing a little bit of a exploration, finding out what's out here. I do love these incense. I'm curious if Aksum has pinned to technology. No. I would wonder if either of them is considering how much effort to put into land consolidation. I think it would be very nice early. There's already 2 groves, 2 more once they settle this one, and the one sticking out there. All right, so he did back up. Okay, great. Not dying is good. And the vast desert. This is going to be brutal once they get into wars with each other. This is going to be just a nightmare to trek across. All right, cleared that up. I'm very confused about this guy. He must just not have any sight at all to go back toward. It's weird to watch your friend die and not be like, wonder what's going on over there. I guess those barbarians don't have each other's backs. All right. Ooh. We are going to be able to get an Eagle Eye promotion on this one. That's beautiful. Yes, Aksum definitely has the tempo right now. They've cleared 2 camps, and Mauria has not cleared a single camp. What kind of event do we have over here? We have the Numidians meeting. We could make peace with them. We could just get some legitimacy and go to war. I would probably not do the unpopular one. They chose the peace one. That's all right, yeah. Leave them for later, not have to worry about them yet, is pretty nice. Okay, Mauria has to come back and heal, which is going to be very annoying to trying to kill either one of these camps, really, but they'll have another warrior out soon. Interesting. Ooh, getting a court scholar would be super nice. That is my favorite pick in this event, although it is hard to pass up on 110 stone. And 20% culture in your cap is nice, but... Oh, we took the citizen in 110 stone. All right. Court scholars also very hard to pass up, so that's one of those decisions that's not fun to make either way. Caught in the act. Oh. Become strict to lose your thieving scout or lose 2 legitimacy. That's interesting. Don't want to lose that scout. I get that. So, -2 legitimacy. That sucks. Awesome. Being able to get Eagle Eye and then doing so much damage. Oh, man. Steadfast, Eagle Eye, just wrecking that thing. That's so great. I was going to laugh if they went on the silver and got the stealing silver event too. That would be just very, very fitting for both of them to have that. But no, Axum's scout finding a lot of desert. Its map's gonna have quite a bit of it. All right, let's see what we go for from this side. You're just going straight over there. Man, this is just right out. All right, that's nice. Swift Tactician on him. That'll help quite a bit, especially with this melee unit there. Though, still don't think you can clear it next turn, which is what you'll need to not have another unit pop out. But this poor settler is going to be waiting around to find his home. I will be curious to see what the third family they want is. There's been a lot of talk in the Discord recently of Mauryan families. I particularly love Stages and Statesmen. I would not be surprised to see Statesmen over here, but then to be stuck with Hunters as your only military family can be annoying. All right. The other settler is 2 turns away. They got the free worker, building a worker. They've got their quarry about done over there. Another quarry going up. All good stuff. Going for military drill. Definitely useful. And killing that one off. All right, and then I believe with the leader on it, yeah, you get... Heroes get 50 training every time they kill a unit. So that training is filling up very fast. Should it be needed for anything in particular? Alright, what is Mauria's plan with this? They did just finish their tech. They're going to take free worker over stone boost, spoked wheel, and phalanx. Okay. It's not bad. Their settler is out. What to do about this camp that has one more turn till stuff pops up? And we have another offer. 3 connected cities, adopt epics, or 20 experience. I could see any of those. 3 connected cities isn't bad. I don't know if how soon I'll adopt epics, but 30 science isn't bad. And 20 XP is always helpful, but we'll see if they choose it before they switch turns, or if I'll have to come back and check in a little while. There's an awful lot of things that want to be moved without that many orders from Maria. It's kind of sad if they decide not to take riders and those immediate 2 orders from the seat, which would be nice. They chose, yes, enact epics and get 30 science right now. That's pretty nice. A farmer. Where? Oh, geez. Are we this desperate for food? Maybe. You know, there's not a lot of lush tiles here, but most of your food's probably going to come from animals at this point. There are a lot of goats. So, I hope everyone loves a little goat milk and goat meat in your nation. Be a lot of that available. Okay, we have a third worker, this trader one. See if there's anything in particular he'd like to do with it. Could do a camp. We don't have husbandry yet. There's another good quarry spot right there. A mine. Yep, just keep those resources coming in. I like the way Oxum's doing this game. A camp, a clear is fast. I'd say another settler since you have the site open. I don't know if you have a particular city you want to do this in. This growth is 10. This growth is 10. Yeah, I just started here, even if you got to pay the other 63 gold for it. Get it moving. Get these cities out. What have they found in the middle? They have found each other. They're not super far from each other. They do have a lot of interesting terrain to cross when and where they fight, but oof, other unit came out as expected, as foretold. 2 marauders, though. If those both get around him, they can hurt themselves by attacking him. Oh, they can... Okay, they can clear that next turn. That's not too bad. Get the settler over there. Found it, and then if you even need to heal as you're killing the other stuff, that can be done. Ooh. Your wife would like to become eloquent. If you want to pay for that, or you can lower her opinion by not paying for it. What is she right now? She's just head of a family. She's not in another job. I think probably keep her happy would be my guess. But, what did he choose? He chose Eloquent, yes. Pay a little gold, keep her happy. Although Eloquent, not that helpful on a Zealot. But she's a family head and your wife. Happiness is helpful. Interesting. You get a courtier and a favor for 480 gold, or make someone disappointed. Not really having that much gold, so this should be interesting. Okay, they did start another settler. That's great. Let's get this one over here for, or down here, depending on which site you think is the most important next. Oh, and you're just moving on up. Just head on out. Clear some more sites. Love it. This is a very aggressive hero who's bloodthirsty and steadfast, so that's a lot of damage being output. Okay, let's clear this up. Guess I'm not sure which of the units you want to be in that site. Okay, that one's good. Should this one be able to kill? Can. Love it. Love it. Alright, can we get this over there? We cannot. Oh, this terrain is so gross. This is going to be such a pain to navigate. Yeah, you can't even force march, really. You don't have enough orders. You could spend a lot of training and get one somewhere this turn, but it'd be gross. Might as well just wait. Sadly. Yep. Alright. How much can we do? Can we clear this one? We cannot yet. Just another 9. So, we will clear it next turn, which is beautiful. We're headed toward... This is our 3rd site, so whatever they would like their other family to be, they have the choice of clerics or patrons. Either one of those, really. I'd be kind of surprised to push off patrons to the 3rd city. I kind of want that growing ASAP, but I suppose the capital was not a good patron site. I don't know if you're going to find a good patron site on this map. This map is pretty mediocre for sites. Alright, we did go with Statesman. Not entirely surprising. Definitely helped with the orders. But we are now limited to hunters as our military family. We did not take riders, so if we want to make elephants later, we're going to need to actively have elephants. There is one here at the moment. I do not know how many other elephants are available. Not many. Actually, I've never done a search. No, I don't want city name. I want resources. There are... Oh, gosh. Is this just what I can see? Or is this legit? Well, this would only be on one player's side. Perhaps this is all that I can see. I'm not really sure how the search works, but... there aren't a lot of elephants, let me tell you. There's camels, though. Those camels, if you get to land consolidation, they could be pretty brutal on this map script. Oh, it bumped up and knocked that one out. That's gross. Ugh, sad. Might have to back up and heal, but still, their clearing tempo has been ahead, so it's not too bad. Let's see the other family. Clerics. I'm a lover of clerics. Let's see it. Patrons. All right. Let's see. Precious resources includes gems, gold, silver, pearls, jade, ebony, ivory. And we have just gold in this city at the moment. They did opt to kill the one that was almost dead. Ooh, how much are they going to take? 3 and 2. All right, so they're going to be at 4. Yeah, they're going to have to back up. I guess getting the kill before you back up is pretty reasonable, but it's not fun. Well, for all the clearing tempo Oxum has had, Maurya got up their 3rd city right before Oxum did, so I guess I can't complain too much about that tempo. All right, let's see if we pull out another settler. There is workers going on those 2 cities right now. We are going to attack. Oh. Yes, we're going to attack the scout. So, first blood here between the players. Oh, so close. Oh, is he literally going to buy orders to kill it off? Wow. Nice. Goodbye, scout. Yes, the spice of life. Ooh, that's a hard one. Becoming extravagant, kind of annoying, but the happiness is great, and I don't like it when oligarchs are sad with me, so what did we do? We took the frugal and the disappointed oligarch. Alright, what do these families look like? Oof. Yeah. Getting that one guy made this family not so happy, but otherwise, yeah, alright. They still do have a law available. Slavery or freedom? That's an interesting choice for going for 2 workers. Worker settler mint coin. Very nice. A little bit of money, a little bit of legitimacy. Special Oxum project. We did back up to heal. We will not be able to take this one out until we are presumably full healed. We'll bring another unit. There's the militia. He's coming. Do have quite a lot of workers up here. 2 more. They'll finish this ambition, which is nice. Happy to see that settler coming down. Interesting about this. Is that going to be a quarry? I don't know if that lush one with the other mountain would have been better, but I imagine they'll both be quarries at some point. And it looks like our child is old enough. Ooh. What kind of education will we give Princess Charumitra? How badly will we need to bring those guys back to heal before we take another site? Lots of free scouting. There we go. There's a good start. Still, the orders are... Oof, not fun. And they still haven't picked a law. I don't know if they're waiting for something else, but... orders have been relatively the same. Mario did just take over, so yeah, they both don't have a ton to work with. There's not a single rider's family being used on this map. Yeah, this is definitely not an aggressive game. This is definitely a build up to something game. So much space on this map. Just desert as far as the eye can see. This is probably one of my least favorite map scripts, though I'm glad we have enough variety in the map script pool to get games like this. This is definitely an interesting map script, even if my particular playstyle doesn't fit that well into it. So definitely have a lot of good variety in the map scripts in this pool this tournament season. It's gotten all the way up to the Gatherer. Alright, looks like maybe a few more. Maybe like 4 more harvests. We'll get them up to Resourceful. That'd be nice. Yeah, it's risky. You don't want to go too far. Has Mario met the Numidians? They just did. Great. What did they take? Oh, they took the extra iron. Nice. Alright, we definitely got another. Yeah, 3 more. Three more harvests by Mario, and we should be able to get to Resourceful. Alright, now we're headed back out. Are we bringing our pal? Bringing our friend? It's a good question. Got our workers on working on stuff. It's always a beautiful time. He's headed up this way. Interesting. I would think you'd want a friend to help this. But maybe not. Maybe if we just stand far enough back, we can pelt it a few times and not get hit by other people. No, this guy's on a... Let's see, that is on a hill, so we can't get extra hill stuff. This guy's on a hill, so he could hit us in these spots. Yeah, it's not fun. Oh, yes. Daughter gets another courage. That's nice for a tactics student, especially one that you cannot train, as you have no courtiers. Although, has he been using his scholar ability? I know there's not a ton of orders available, but I sure would love to see the scholar take advantage of their ability to tutor. It's hard. They want to keep getting resources, and they want to keep healing these guys up to take them to the next camp, but passing up on that tutor could definitely make your heir less than exciting to have as a leader in the future. That timer sound is... It definitely does its job well. Definitely hits me where I'm like, oh gosh, must hurry, must hurry, must hurry. Okay, he brought it back. Interesting. Okay, he's going to kill that one off, which only takes a couple of hits. It's an interesting choice. Your son can become intelligent. What would we choose before you got finished with that? We chose, yes, intelligent, and the oligarch is disappointed with you. Ooh, a disappointed oligarch. What are our families like? Yeah, minus 47 for the champs. He's not very excited. The traders are very excited. Ah, yes, they owe you a favor. That does usually make them very excited about you. We still are not tutoring the princess. A little sad, but the orders are difficult. Ah, can make you cunning, warlike, vigilant, or fierce. Without any estates, I have a hard time going with cunning. Vigilant is just not helpful at the moment. Warlike could be good. Fierce could be good. I'd take one of those two. Let's see what we took. Did we not take? Okay, we took warlike. Okay, okay. Not bad. This city's gonna get a little boost from him there. We don't have another settler yet. Could easily get started on one. Another warrior to help out with the clearing is a smart move. What do we have up here? A shrine. Nice. Looks like Maurya is going to spread their Hinduism, which is nice. It's definitely nice to have its own unique religion that Aksum will not have. Aksum does not seem concerned with any religions at this point. They do not have husbandry. They cannot get Judaism. I don't think I've seen a shrine. No. So, not going for Zoro. They did kill off this other unit that was coming. And so now we're presumably going to pick this back up next turn to recount down the next unit, but should be able to kill it before them. Using the militia to hold the site before it goes back is nice. And yeah, we've settled into a kind of calm game. Oh, we have 2 laws available now with enough to put both of them in. Is this indecision about what you want? Is this trying to hide? Is this not wanting either of those 2 laws? I am very curious. Putting just one in would let you start getting garrisons, and that can drastically improve your order economy, which both of these players need quite a bit. Let's see, do you wait for this other one, or do you just go? I guess, yeah, if you wait for it, this settler's going to be here without something to do. So, could go either way. Alright, we got up to resourceful, which is nice. That's some good legitimacy. Definitely help with the orders. We're still the settler, which is just a 20 legitimacy cognomen. Well, I believe the other player's up to 50 now. That's 30 legitimacy can be a pretty big difference. This is not taking this from next turn, so I believe this is going to be 60 to 38 once it picks up the change. There are a lot of events for Oxum to take care of. The governor is missing. Oh gosh, you might want to assassinate them, and his wife will not be happy about that. Oh. Jeez, your wife died and someone else. I think I've seen this one. I think this is her saying that yes, it was me. All I want to do is be close to you. That's yes. Get some of your kids some additional attributes, or you can have them happy with you. Mysterious sword is always nice. Definitely want to pull that off. And another ambition. I don't like any of those. All right. Now we see if we wait or if we go in now. $70. Okay. Yes. So this went to... It still didn't pick up? There we go. That's what I thought. Oh, and we finished the ambition. Nice. Oh, good. Good job on the epics. Definitely want to get that down. Oh, the ziggurats. Very nice. Other wonders available to the players. Pyramids, Oracle, and Stupa. There's definitely a ton of places to build pyramids here. Ishtar Gate, Apadana, and Jebel. Alright. Could see someone going for Jebel if they get some religions out there, but there's not a ton of cities for each of them. Mausoleum, Museum. They're alright, and I guess we'll see if anyone gets high enough to want any of these. There's a ton of culturing going on at the moment. We do still have all weak cities on each side. Let's see, so we took epics. Does he want slavery or freedom? This is interesting. Okay, you are going in. Well, you better figure it out fast. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that I don't think worked. I think that was a bad decision. We'll find out when he immediately ejects from it next turn. Okay, we got the 4th city down here. What are we going to found this as? Ooh, we are desperate to move down there. Presumably to get these 2 goats. There's a lot of goat. Another champs. Alright. I don't know how helpful the steadfast will be, but gonna need some units, so more champs is nice. Playing with fire. What did they take? Oh, control 3 connected cities is interesting. Oh, your prince is traveling afar. Are there any laws? Just freedom. That would work a little better with exploring, but what can you do? You can do 7. Okay, so this is dead next turn. Yeah, that's fine. Where will the settler come from? 2 scouts. Very interesting. Probably very curious about the world having lost their scout to the opponent 10 turns or so ago. In fact, there is Mauria's scout. And yes, we did run back as needed, and we added... What the heck? I mean, shield bearer, sure, but why are you going in by yourself? This... This feels a very interesting move. I would love to see how this works out, having just have to pull this one back. Ah, yes. Queen's consort can be swift and deceitful, or engineer. Don't love deceitful, so I'd probably take engineer, even though I won't do much with it. I guess. Are you on a unit? She is general of the warrior, so sure, as an engineer, fine. Okay, we've got a lot of workers out. What do we do with all of them? Because there's not enough orders for everybody at the moment. And what do we choose as our other law? Very interesting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was painful. Oh gosh. Blackmailed them, alright. Killed that off is nice. We got the tit for tat, we got forest druids. Ooh, this is so annoying to not have exploration when this comes up. That's 4+ turns of science, a wisdom. Oh man. I don't love him being superstitious, so maybe he just comes home and you become intolerant. Oh man, these... You're either making your intelligent son superstitious and removing intelligent, you're becoming intolerant. Gross. And now you can already put the sword on you. That is also gross, but in a different way. Well, they are... Uxum is at peace with the Numidians, so unless they decide to attack them or they scout the remaining Barb camp or Scythians, there's not a ton left for them to do with their units. Well, or attack their opponent, but I don't think either of them is really prepared to do that at this time. What did we do here? We did come kill one. Then we're going to use you to kill another one. I guess that's not awful, but yikes. This is cutting it real close. This other one coming out will definitely help clean up, but that's cutting it very close. But kill 5 military units, sure. Wonder if Mario will farm this. I guess it depends on how many turns before it pumps another one out here shortly. And it's just rough not having any wood and having very little iron. Wow, okay. So they did buy that wood. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. There's not a ton to chop. There's absolutely no rivers, so there's no wood up against a river for forestry later. Maybe you just don't want that many wood units and you just chop all this and use what you can. Or maybe you get to forestry and actually build a few boring lumber mills, but wood is not plentiful on this map script. It's pretty reasonable since it's a desert, but you didn't kill another one? Oh, it took you both of them to kill that one. Ouch. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Oh, we made him superstitious and got rid of his intelligent. Oh, gross. Maybe we'll just end up passing up on him. Moving on to the daughter. That could be a smart move. Yeah, what does she study? Okay. To become blessed. Or marry a drunk. Okay, get rid of this favor. Oh, this 80 science. That's beautiful. Yeah, I hope you take that. Let's watch this science meter up here just go. Taking 5 turns off would be insanely good. Nope, didn't choose. Oh, did. Okay, it did move up. Nice, 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 nice. This, on the other hand, not nice. Very much not nice. Yep. Yep. You will have a third one to help with shortly, but let's see. The ziggurat. Improvement cost going down can't be bad. Victory points is nice. Civics is nice. Ooh, encourage competition. Interesting. That's a fun one. If you want your daughter to be a hero, it could be inspiring. Their friend could be rising star, or you could get some people hurt. Ooh. The princess did come inspiring. The rival did become bitter, though. Oof. But your daughter is an inspiring, educated hero. That's certainly a nice place to start at 18. Oh, and we added a commander on here. Okay, that'll help with the clearing. Certainly. Do we have another settler? No. And we aren't even building one. Interesting. Okay, well, we're moving on to somewhere with our one unit that's been doing all this stuff. Ruthless, brave, or romantic. And the honor guard choice. Well, the one we really want isn't available. But I suppose I would take the patrons one. Give them some happiness. Yep. Reasonable choices all around. All right, Maria, what is the plan here? This attack has looked kind of foolish more than once. Ooh, Dragon Bones is a nice one. Only 34 science is less than I would have thought. Oh man, a warrior and a slinger if you had... I might... Oh, 75 iron is tough though. Yeah, you can't do that. Boo. A chariot though. Chariot would be nice. I'd probably take a chariot over the legitimacy and science at this point. Ooh, what's down here? A garrison. Yes, very nice. Should probably get as many of those out as you can. I think a chariot would be very fun. Have they chosen either of the event things yet? They have not. Ooh. Can you take a lover or get a discipline? Interesting. Still have a law to put on the books. I mean, the way your iron's currently going, slavery definitely could help right now. All right, what did we take? We took the chariot. Beautiful. Oh, look at that guy. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, you can just wreck these things now. Oh, that's so great. Yeah. I mean, I'd say just hit this one next turn and go boom, 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 right through them. Oh, man. What a nice unit to grab. All right, what are we doing with Oxum's Super Slinger? Is there somewhere they're going to attack? Interesting. Oh, Wazeb wants to marry a Numidian. Well, we'll have to see how they chose on that one, but... Ooh, already queuing up some roads? I love that. Is there a road? There's a road here, okay. Oh man, that's real hard to see. I have it queued all the way to here. Nice. Avoiding the hills so that there's a little less stone cost. Very beautiful for someone whose stone is low. I see a 6 urban improvements came up. Do we have any garrisons? Garrisons would be nice. There's a garrison and a barracks up there. Could use some garrisons over in these. Good, another settler. That's great. We have the site open. All right, let's see this chariot route some fun. What do you not? What? No. That's what the chariot's for, guys. Do you not know about chariots and routing? Sad day. That chariot could have cleaned up 2 units. What do we got? Time to feast. Oh, estranged. Or princess becomes disappointed. Cool. That's always fun. Nothing like the choice between making somebody in your family unhappy or making somebody else in your family unhappy. And we took the princess becoming disappointed with us. That's a little sad, but... Oh, wow. Yeah, they're buying all the stone for this road. Okay, well, it's definitely getting some roading done. Not bad. Connecting these cities, definitely going to help. This is not a growth-rich environment, though this one does have some with the goats, but this map as a whole is not teeming with growth. So yes, I can see wanting to have a little extra. Interesting. Not sure what this one's going to do, but another quarry. Okay. Yeah, if you're going to build this many roads, you're going to need a lot of stone. And how can we not make use of this chariot again? Please use this chariot to kill. Thank you. Okay, great. Not too bad. But could have been really nice last turn. But not enough orders to get everyone down here and attack. It'll be cleared next turn. That's not a big deal. What do we got next turn? We got 4. I can't see. What is this guy doing? Is this some kind of like patrolling? Standing still and checking it out? We did finally pop out one of these scouts we've been building. And guess you're going to find that there's, as it turns out, just a lot of desert up here. Not much to show for it. Thinking this city is nice, though. Oh, centralization or vassalage. Now we have some choices. Why would you move? You just have enough already. Huh? Fine. That's something. Whatever. Let's get a good city down. That's what matters here. Another sages. I do love this scholar sages thing going on, in case you didn't know. Every sage seat gets a free archive 2. Or, sorry, a free archive 1. Which gives you 10 science right away and 1 science a year. And because you have a scholar leader, you get 2 more science a year. So basically every sage's seat that Maria puts down while their scholar leader is alive gives them 10 science immediately and 3 science per year. So you can get quite a bit of science that way. A lot of events to get to here. Interesting. The Masquerade. This one could be fun. I don't know. Are there cattle, pig, and game? No. There's a lot of goats on this map, but the units start with stealth. Oh, yeah. Does he have enough? 60 experience might be interesting. Oh, yes. Archery, wrestling, equestrian. Any of those is reasonable. Someone for your daughter to marry. Yeah. Not a lot of choices there. So I see one apprentice acolyte coming. Is Maria trying to get Zoro? That's not unreasonable. Just, I don't know, haven't really seen either player seem to care about religion. Which is fine. Scavengers. Ooh, some food or some happiness. I have a hard time passing on food at this point. This map is gross. Yep, and the food. Oh, the abandon to the elements of what your grandson. Oof, what they choose here. Become stressed. I don't remember what part of that. Oh, geez. Is that a second rebel? What is this family? Oh, minus 139. Ouch. Yeah, you're going to want to do something about that, I would think. Maybe do something to make this guy less upset with you. Though I do think these rebels count. They are military units, so you can finish an ambition just by killing the rebels. Okay, garrison's nice. Yeah, bring back some of these units and kill the rebels. Are we 2 turns away from the ziggurat? That'll be nice. I might have waited for the garrisons for that. Garrisons are a little expensive. Oh, you're frugal right now. Okay, so they're already getting 20% off. Okay. That's not too bad. Alright, glad to see the units back. To clear out the rebels. This is... oof. This is super interesting. I have noticed this in some of the maps. And it has been more about the free sites. But this map, the barbarian site was the one closest to the other barbarian site for this player, which they are building on and toward. And this one, it is not. This was the barbarian site for the other player. This was the tribal site for the other player. And just having those flipped can be slightly annoying for this player. So we'll have to see if Maurya decides to finish the barbs or go to war with the Scythians. Wonder what this scout is finding other than endless desert. Ooh, the board game is nice. Oh. You don't have the option of +1 wisdom? Oh my gosh, a third one? That's gross. Isn't this just... okay, it's 10% right now. But that's... oh, did he have an event just to kill that thing off? He did. Okay. That's something. Did he have an event to found Judaism, or... oh, no, he's got 2. Okay. Maybe he does just want a bunch of religions. If the other guy's not going to take very many, sure. Why not? Now he has a use for a chariot. Yeah. The chariot is quite nice. I wonder, okay, so going toward monotheism, trying to pull down all the religions. I mean, that could be their 4th law, which, I mean, I don't think you'd want to do a 4th law timing here, especially with only one city that can produce elephants. So this must just be like a science play. We're going to do all the monasteries we can pull off. Not bad. It's going to be hard for someone to attack in this map. But we'll have to see how that goes. It could be interesting. Oh, just a free 160 civics for being blessed. What a nice time. And what do they do next? Scout? Didn't we already pull a scout out of here? We have a scout over here. We have one. I feel like somebody was making a scout up here at the time. Did you switch off there? Okay. The other settler we need, sure. More scouting. But yeah, there's not... Oxum does not have a ton of enemies to attack, especially if they're not going to go to war with Numidians. If they're not going to go find and take, although I'd be very interested to see them find and take a Scythian or Barb camp, or both, from Mauria. That'd be super fun. Be curious once they get close enough what they end up doing. Alright, let's kill off some... Oh, a sandstorm. Gross. Oh, not enough. Also gross. Finishing up the ziggurat is nice. Making everything just a little cheaper, especially with your guy being frugal. That means stuff inside the capital are 90% off? That's wild. As long as your guy's there. That's insane. You can build... Oh, you can't build anything here because there's a... What can you build here? You can build a shrine for 6. Oh, you can build this quarry for 2. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Alright. Ooh. Oh, the ziggurat shrines. Nice. Be curious what they pick. Oh, this one's not very fun. You either slight somebody who's important, or you work with them, lose legitimacy, and put unhappiness in a bunch of your cities. Like, not my favorite event, definitely. Okay, what have we taken? We have taken the Ziggurat Wisdom Shrine. Cool, of course, we're just going science, so why not? Ooh, we took slighting that guy. Okay. Interesting. 6 festivals, establish a state religion. Okay, we didn't take one of the ambitions. That's reasonable. Ugh. I hate it when these guys come out and just start wrecking things. They're so gross. Alright, so what do we do now? That's a lot of expensive tax. Oh, man, compared to Mauria, this science is gross. Oh, man, a -3. He's so gross. That's so painful. What's this? Holy cow. That's a pretty big difference. Hamlet, great. Pull in this sorghum. Sure, more ability for some food. Not bad. Okay, they found the Scythians. They went to war with them. We have 3 slingers. Is that our entire army? And a militia? I wonder if we decide to go try to take one of these sites. Sandstorm's End is nice. Yes. Murder the rebels. Excellent, excellent. Man, those rebels just wrecked 2 orders a turn worth. I wonder if they focus on the order-related ones or not. Because that was rough. Okay, we have this shrine. If we really want all the religions, I feel like we need another... we don't have any food for it. So we need another acolyte to make this better. I would love to see... You're not... Okay, you're not. I'd love to see the damage repaired first. But I get it. If you were in the middle of getting a trapper for this to get a whole nother order, makes sense. It is moderately humorous just how little fighting is going on in this particular map. It's definitely a change of pace from many of the other map scripts. Alright, so Uxum just kind of waiting around. We have another settler to go in a turn. We're doing our next mint coin. I'd love to see some of this military get put to use, whether we decide we actually want to steal a Scythian site, or we decide we want to go to war with New Numidians. Interesting. Oh, those must have been hurt by the sandstorm. That's why they're healing. But it's not otherwise very much to do here. I see we have an earthquake. Nobody else is doing another wonder. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Mauria has cleared up all the rebels. They have quite a bit of units here. Oh, they found a scout. And they're gonna wreck it again. I like how that's been the extent of our fighting amongst Uxum and Mauria is I found your scouts. Let's murder them. Oh, going for found Buddhism. Man, we really do want all these religions. Interesting. I am curious how this will work. Normally, the games are so aggressive you don't have time for this kind of religion buildup. But, I mean, if you're going to be able to put down 3 monasteries in every city once you spread this all, maybe 4 if they've decided to get Zoro, which they only need 1 more acolyte for. I mean, by the time they've gotten all these, everything could be given to them. They could get all 6 of these, which would be insane. They could get 6 monasteries per city. They could entirely solve happiness by going and getting tolerance, which I almost never see in these games. I will be very curious how that goes. And I still don't think I've seen a shrine. Does Oxum doesn't even have divination? No, doesn't care. I suppose if you can get all of them, sure. It's very interesting, though. Yes, the earthquake. That was painful. Yes, that is quite the earthquake. Definitely wrecking some cities. Gonna be a whole lot of units that need to heal up. So he is moving these slingers down toward his other one. I hope it means he's gonna try to take a city. At the rate that Maurya is clearing, he doesn't. Oxum probably doesn't know this. Oxum could probably take 2 of these sites, assuming they brought something over to sit on a site so they could use all 3 slingers for the other one. But that's, you could do, man, if you could take those 2 and keep them away from Maurya, that is a pretty big change. I'm curious if these 2 being out here, having killed the scout, if they're going to try to clear up this camp or not. Let's see, what does this guy have? Oh, fierce, or bloodthirsty, or besieger, or strike. Oh, any one of those is good. Finally got a lot of orders. Okay, if he's going up here to heal, I do think he's going to try to get this site, which is a good call. Don't leave it out there forever. Your opponent can just steal it right out from under you. Sure, you could be Hindu, or you could be a billion other religions. A new soldier or a spearman. Oh man, that's a nice event. Let's see what they take there. Doesn't look like we've resolved either of those events yet. Ooh, okay, so we took being Buddhist, sure. Or, sorry, not Buddhist, Hindu. And then we took the spearman. Oh, man. Free spearman and a free chariot is definitely some help in this clearing. I could see Axum deciding they wanted to try to clear, Maria trying to clear, and them seeing each other and either both retreating or both going at each other. I suppose in that instance somebody would be making a wrong decision, but let's see how it plays out. A free hand. Yes, the wanting to switch to slavery group. And the experience for ending the earthquake. Sure. Interesting placement of the hamlet between the two groves. Wasn't to push out the borders. I think they had everything there already. Huh. I don't know. Okay, I am going to leave this right over here for a minute in case there's interesting stuff happening between the two of them. I will take a short break and be right back. All right, I'm back. Whose turn are we on? We're on Mauria's turn. They have enough for a third law. I assume they are waiting to perhaps choose the law from monasticism. They have not done much to attack what's going on up there. They are adding quite a few generals to their units, and they are about to get raided by Scythians. We'll see if they decide they want to spend that on Judaism. It does not look like they do. Totally reasonable, especially if you were trying to get another law. They could, they don't have a state religion, so they could just go to Poly to make sure every one of their cities, I mean, they only have 4 right now, so they could already put shrines in every city, but Poly could make sure that every city has all the shrines they want, including any new ones they come up with. We're definitely going hard into religion. Another rebel over there is fun. Oxum hasn't really made any moves to take any more sites. Four woodcutters is an interesting ambition. There's a lot of awfully hurt units still doing stuff. Yeah, I would definitely have healed up any of these workers before starting to build things. That definitely is putting an extra turn on each of these workers' outputs. I don't know if Oxum just wants all of those buildings, those improvements anyway, or if they are unaware. Ah, yes, the Raiders, how fun. And they're at war with the Scythians anyway, so those Scythians came and attacked their scout. They at war with the Numidians? Oh my gosh. Did Numidians get organized while I was gone? What is happening? They are organized. Oh no. That means just every Numidian that pops out is going to go toward Mauria. Oh, and the leader's doomed. Oh no. Oh no. This is less than optimal. Okay, they did some killing of the raiders, but there's a lot of units coming for them. The Scythians aren't organized, are they? No. Okay. Ooh, if Oxum takes advantage and clears these camps while their units are mostly gone, that could be some really, really nice stuff. Gonna have to focus a little bit more on some military units, I presume, although This one's, oof, not getting a lot done. And if you're going to take one of these sites, you're going to need a settler, and boy, the resources up here are just bare, except for the stone. Just not a lot coming in, none stockpiled. This is gross. Oh, and the granddaughter has made it all the way to 10 and can study things. Interesting. We put a different princess consort hero on. We just have heroes all over the place. So we have 3 slingers with heroes coming south, I presume, to clear out these Numidian camps that have mostly been evacuated. That'll be nice. That'll be super nice. There's a little bit more military coming. If we're going to clear out these sites, I'd love to see someone else producing a settler, but man, they take forever without very much growth, because these cities all have bad growth. Still no husbandry, so this city that could have decent growth, still missing out on most of its good growth resources. Man, these 3 lavender are, yeah. Let's imagine you put a monasteries of 3 different types here. Oh, holy cow. Well, it's probably nice that he just got a free spear in Maria recently, because there's gonna be some horsies. Don't know which of these I'd take, but alright, so our hero daughter did take over. She does have a magic practitioner scholar husband, so that is helpful. I would say if she's not already on a warrior, she is. That's good. You're gonna need that. Another cleared site, nice. It's a good combo of units to do this with. Now, do you know? Well, you see this one. Probably assume it's not the only one coming. Hope this guy doesn't just stay there. He can't see this one, so... Oh, okay, it can't quite get to you. That's not too bad. I love making use of the temperate tiles that there are, because there are very few even those, much less these few lushes that are being used. Probably a farm there next turn, or this turn if we use another some more training. Free warrior, free science is nice, free civics is nice. What do they choose? It shows the science and the wood. Okay. And also a discipline. Yeah, now they're gonna see this is a lot of stuff coming. Another grandkid ready. That's a lot of children in this place. Yeah. These camps are going to fall so easily to these three slingers. What do we got on this one? Tracker. Okay. We already had Eagle Eye, so Besieger. And then we added Highlander. Like it. Like that. This is 8. 8. Oh yeah, that thing's dead next turn. Just gone. No settler being built quite yet, but I assume one of them will. And yes, now you see all 4 of these Numidians coming toward you. And you see the... Well, you don't see that one. Maybe you did notice it pass, but... Wow, yeah. Alright, starting the monastery. Interesting. Guess you settled on the good monastery spot to put it next to the 2 groves. Yeah, sure. Bring that militia down. You're going to need something. You got quite a few units coming in very shortly. Attacks temples can be nice. Judaism just being happy can be nice. Six connected cities. I might take that. Okay, so the spearman is coming back. That's good. Definitely need the anti-cav. Yeah, I had to buy some food. Presumably to get another settler going. Yep. This city actually has... That's not what I wanted. Yeah. Already coming in. This is so much fun. Alright. Let's see this clear, because this should be a 1 turn. You don't even have to be next to them, man. You've got Eagle Eye. You could have done it from where you were standing. This one should be, though. Right there for 8. You're there for 8. You're wherever you want for 5. Assuming they want to clear it this turn. Suppose you could wait till next turn if you're super... Ah, there it is. There's the war. Yeah. Finish it off. Get a worker out, or a settler out somewhere here. Very nice. Very nice. Not a whole lot else for, yeah, a heal. So Oxum doesn't have a lot of orders left. orders have gotten a little out of hand, I think. Oh, no, they came back down a little bit. There was a gap, but they're back. Maori's going to need them for this. Yes, get that spearman back. What have you got? Oh, put a horsebane on that one. Please, please, please. What have we got here? Oh, geez, yeah, strike one. Definitely. Well, we'll see how much punishment his city will take before everyone can get there and help out. Shouldn't fall, but should be a fun next couple of turns for Maria. Are they knowing? Oh, man. Smart. Smart. Looks like the organized troops know they will be outnumbered here shortly and did not commit. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, you gonna have someone come step on this so you can clear the other one soon? Or do we just stop? It's gonna be funny when all of these retreating ones wreck your scout after you've already lost 2 scouts. Sometimes the luck is just not on your side. Oh, looks like the child is ready for some education. Definitely have a courtier to educate them. That's nice. Another rebel from these slums. Yikes. That is not fun. What did we add to him? We did add Horsebane. Okay, that's nice, but then attacked a non-horse unit, but, you know, the Horsebane's helpful. Still waiting for one of these laws. Sure. Not sure what we're waiting on, but whatever. Building out the roads is nice. They did take the 6 connected cities, which is fine. They have 4 with another site. 6 shouldn't be too big of a problem. I still don't know what they want to educate with. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Alright, yeah, let's take out these ones. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll kill that one off next turn. Should have this camp in plenty of time before it produces another unit. And these guys aren't getting back home quick enough. I don't actually know what'll happen when these don't have a home. They're raiding Maria, but organized so they don't just randomly kill themselves on Maria. But they're not going to have a home to return to, but they are at war with Oxum. We'll just have to see. Be curious what the military score looks like. We'll check here in a sec. Okay, we're going to kill off that one. That's a smart move. Okay, so Oxum is similar. Primitive. Wow. We're that far in science already? Okay, it's almost double. That's alright. Almost double over the lifespan. Yeah. There hasn't ever been a giant gap in military score. Not, at least not one you could abuse. Okay, let's see if Maria puts a little more into it and clears the other campsites they have. I will be very curious to see what each of them decides to do once they've cleared the sites. Attacking each other in this thing is not fun. But also defending, there's no chokes. You basically just have to defend from all directions at all times. Interesting. Okay. I would certainly take some civics. Yep. Seems to be what they did, because it's hard to find civics. Let's see. Get to 4 laws. Alright. Yeah, it should be able to kill that off next turn. And the Numidian camps will be gone. Oh, they went back toward them. I think these organized tribes are a little hesitant or indecisive. It's been interesting to watch them sometimes. Oh, already prepping all the road. Beautiful. Love having these traders. Wonder if that's the only reason they did it, was to have just a one trader city. Not bad. Just kind of funny sometimes. That city's probably providing... Oh, it's not even providing the most money. Oh, yeah, that's because we have the gold mine in Azeba. Excellent kill on that. I wonder if they should kill some of these off just while they're close by. Jesus, that's so much damage. Can this thing do 7? No. Oh, that's sad. What happened to the Horsebane one? Oh, you went all the way up there. Well, I'm sure you'll be useful. Okay, we finished a monastery. Wonder if we just keep building them. How monastery heavy are you going to go here? Interesting use of drama. Did they pull? Doesn't look like they have put a target on attack, so maybe just want to get a little bit of everything. Ooh, going straight to the Temple of Solomon. Okay. That's certainly a choice. Yeah, I mean, make Judaism happy. Right now, Judaism and Hinduism are happy. Buddhism is not. They just go random directions. It's so interesting. Very nice. Should be an event from that. Oh, no. Oh. Your father died, you get a stele. Let's see, did they take a... What stele did they take? Did not yet. Okay. Maria converted to Buddhism. That is certainly a choice. Went with Buddhism, even though... Oh. Did it just... Oh, was there an event for it to spread everywhere? That is certainly interesting. Okay, so they did murder one of these. Good job. Beginning to think this game might be won on points. It'd be kind of a gross long points victory, but if you get all the religions, that'll certainly help. Sage's family is very happy, though the other two are slightly unhappy and slightly happy. Got a tactics student. Okay. A Buddhist disciple, sure. More Buddhist disciples, sure. Might as well just pop up monasteries all over the place. Alright, what do the settlers look like up here? None? None going? Interesting. I do like this garrison of barracks. Put another barracks soon, and do... Ooh, only one law. That is a lot of civics stockpiled. What if this is land consolidation? It's a decent shot at it. But Oxum doesn't really have much more to do for military. Ah, we finally have some music. How wonderful. Free camel archer. Sure. Camel archers are going to be great on this map. Well, we have the settler. Do we have another one coming yet? No. Okay, so we'll at least get the 5th city site soon. I guess you can't push it with the orders you have, although you have a ton of training, so you could push it this turn, but looks like next turn we'll get that. And our son could be a tactician or commander already. Very interesting. Yeah, not sure. Okay, we took tactician. Very nice. I would definitely put strike on this guy. That sounds too good to be true. And they come back in. Oh, the indecisive Numidians. The superstitious herbalist zealot who's divine. Oof, this is just destroying science. At least your sister seems to be providing enough science to offset what you're killing. But wow. Great. Love seeing another city site taken. No settler yet. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty nice patron site with 2 silvers. Time for Maria to do some murdering. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, they finally spent some of those civics. Not on laws, though. Do these take civics to build? Doesn't look like there was any civic rushing, so... There we go. What do we got now? This is such a wild city. Alright, states. Sure. What is your statesman family? Yeah. -3. That's not going to help you a ton. 2. But you get another per state city if you could just bump that a little bit higher. Seems like a nice, chill game. Very little blood or animosity, especially to each other. There are 2 city sites unclaimed. One more over here that needs to be turned into a city. And the vast Carmanian Desert and Tabernas Desert, covering, I don't know, 60% of the map? More? It's huge. We've roaded all the way to all of our sites. For Woodcutter Specialist, I don't think was likely to happen. Although they did, I think, get forestry recently, so maybe? It's a lot of effort into that. Don't see any lumber mills going down, so a significant amount of quarries, though, which is nice. Mines, those are super important. Wood, not really being focused on. Looks like there's another kill out here, and maybe just a single Numidian left. Oh, poor guy. The last one of his kind. Guess he'll get chased down next turn. After he's done harvesting those goats. Goats. Let's see. Oxum is still... Oh, they're weaker and primitive now. Okay. That's pretty nice. And this is a large amount of training, which will just become orders next turn if you do not do anything with it. Yeah, apprentice officers, treasury. Okay, guess if you're that desperate for money. Another treasury? Yeah, this is not the greatest. I find out an awful lot about how empty this is. It sure is empty. I hope that scout doesn't die. Ook. You can take quite a bit. Nah. Yes, there's a few units here for Oxum, but what do we even need units for at this point? This is not super aggressive. There's a lot of open space here. One more settler coming. Great. It's probably the only one you'll need. Okay, let's see if they chase that one remaining elite nomad marauder. Not sure. Enough for a third law. Curious to see if they go for it. An Orion. Alright. Sure, I mean, if we're gonna play a points game, we're gonna need all the points we can get. Get these cities growing. I kind of want to build some wonders too, I would think. Somebody should get pyramids. I would certainly want pyramids for a long game. I'd want pyramids for a short game, but even more for a long game. All right. Love to see him going and healing up. You're going to need these units to clear these other camps. And yes, as I thought, that guy got hurt quite a bit. Now he's running for his life. Guys, is there anything out here? Guys, help. Yeah. Let's see. We've got Trapper, Elder Shopkeeper, Settler, Warrior, Worker. Yeah, I mean, I guess our main champ seat can get things out really fast. It's our biggest training. Oh gosh. Champion seat, the Grand Stele, double barracks. That's pretty nice. Alright, does not look like Maria is interested in chasing down the one remaining Numidian. Fine, that's great. Oh, interesting. No longer tactics students. What is he? A bitter tactician. Oof. That bitter is rough. Ah, yes. They brought up the Camel Archer. That will be a very fun unit. Especially up here against these Scythians. Just absolutely wreck. What does it do to them right now? I can't see them, so it will not show me. What will it do to that guy? 10. Holy cow, and that's not even standing on arid. Wow. I do like me some Camel Archers, especially on a very dry map. Checking with the players, they did say they were planning on a 3-hour time frame. Is everyone back in here and healed up? I love this scout. What can I find? Desert, 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 desert. Shortly you'll find a city, but outside of that city there will be desert and more desert and even more desert. Oh, and they found you. Goodbye. That is 3 scouts Oxum has lost to Mauria. That's fun times for Mauria. Holy cow. You can just wreck stuff with this thing. It's insane. Oh my gosh. Yeah, when everyone else gets over, this thing's going to be crazy. Get this an extra 10% and yeah, start routing some stuff. Holy cow. Ah, yes, your ambassador. What do we take? A discipline. Great. Religion, opinion. We got enough religions here. Make them happy. Buddhism being the least happy of them. And your state religion, and not the religion of any of your families. That is certainly a choice. Have quite a few units. 11 units Mauria has. Looks like 3 slingers, a chariot, a camel archer, militia, 4 warriors, and a spearman. Oxum has a total of 9 units, 5 slingers, a militia, and 3 warriors. So I imagine this paragraph favors Mauria some, but not a great deal. This science graph still... I cannot believe... I know this is a bad map script for it, but 21 science on turn 53 is... Oof, sure is something. Definitely. Okay, where is that? So 1 turn for this last settler. Getting walls in the, I guess you'd call them, frontal cities? I suppose they are the first ones that could be attacked. Brutal science graph. Yes, scientific. It is... It's a brutal map. This is desert. It's arid. It's very little lush and temperate for them to build on. It's, yeah. They definitely haven't done themselves any favors. I think the amount of specialists for Oxum is 3, and they are farmer, trapper, miner. So, yeah. Not helping out their science a whole lot there. Yes, this is definitely a Both players still have work to do. One of them will come out of here a win away from advancing, and one of them will come out of here a loss away from going home. Let's see if Maurya does take this site before we finish in 25 minutes or so. I don't think we have a settler coming. Rancher, worker, farmer, officer. Yeah. So maybe we'll get another settler going and take this barb site, but eesh. This camel archer, though, is a real fun time. I bet if you promoted this to strike and put this camel archer, and we can only do 10 to him now. I was doing 11 last turn. They must be... maybe they were over 200 last turn. But I'm trying to figure out a very, very nice route pattern. Oh, maybe just do Highlander. Or have a slinger. Yeah. I mean, every unit will help. Yes. He got the free camel research on this map. And also there are a few camels around, so I do anticipate seeing quite a few camels on this super camel helpful map. But I guess since these slingers just came up, we'll probably take everybody in next turn, see what can get cleared. Yeah, we got a lot of generals. It's very nice. Oh, the scout. Oh, and the remaining Numidian came back toward them. Oh, and he ran away again. Goodbye. Okay. There should be a settler here. Can we push it? No, just not. Ah, that's too bad. Alright, we got events-wise. Oh. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, tribute from? Alright. If you're going to give me 6 civics a year, I could definitely take that. Oh gosh. Divorcing. Or imprisoning. Or letting her plot against you. Yeah. Having a minus 120 wife. Not that great. Another garrison. Love to see it. Should be garrisons in as many places as possible. We did get started on the Great Stupa. That will be very helpful in pushing out some borders in all the cities, getting a little extra legitimacy and civics. What are they at? 8 worker units for 6 cities. Pretty nice. And they are at 5 workers and 4 disciples. Holy jeez. Yeah, they're really going for this monasteries. Okay. Now we see some stuff coming. Okay, give this guy something. You might be able to route this if you give him Highlander. We're going to do this. Okay. Okay, okay. Sling that one and then hit again. Do love some good routing. So should be able to clear this up next turn or the turn after. That'll be pretty nice. Still gotta see a settler. We don't have one. And we aren't building one. Well, Kundina could. Yeah, just pay for it. Oh, you don't even have the money. Jesus. This is rough. Oh, researching free settler. That's beautiful. A forum. Interesting. And a poet. Okay, we are definitely playing a very points-oriented game as Maria. I'm not certain you can point to that quite as much for Aksum, but they did get started on the Great Stupa, so perhaps they both think crossing this brutal desert is an unfun idea. They would rather stick to their sides and build up. Ooh, that chariot. Oh. Guess you did purposely put a tactician on it, so. Oof. This is not what you wanted. Land consolidation is still in the pile. Yeah, this is probably the right call. Finally getting divination starting on turn 55. You know, just a regular thing that you don't normally do. Although, I believe Maria only built one acolyte and stopped. They could have another religion, if that's what they were going for. Alright, what type to have here? Another champs. Alright, so looks like 3 champs, 3 patrons, and a traders. They have claimed their 7 sites and have not seemed to put any effort into trying to claim one of Maoria's 7, so let's see, we have some events. Marriage. State religion, because Buddhism spread to us, since we've done nothing to do our own religion. I don't know. Interesting. Oh, and a Grand Vizier. The only acting governor in one city. The one that just got built. Probably because, they hate you. You don't want them to be in control of anything. Alright, yep. Up here killing. Man, if you would have just done some of these upgrades, promotions, this thing would have been so much stronger. Okay. Well, that thing should be dead next turn. We might as well just keep harvesting this stuff. Don't know what else you're going to do with these scouts. Where did that other... Did this Buddhist disciple go somewhere else? Oh, you're up here. Okay. Yep, just... building. What did we already do? We added legalism. Great. I just hope when they get enough religions up here, they just sort of put 3 monasteries around these. This could just be insane. Similar and primitive is Aksum in the view of Maurya. Yes, this science is... Ooh! We're almost to twice as much total science. Just a little under. Probably 3 or 4 more turns it'll take to be twice as much total science. Granary, sure. Gotta get as much food as we can from this barren wasteland that we're living in. Okay. Looks like a few... Ah, we are finally trying the woodcutter specialist legacy for some reason. I guess I don't totally blame them. Some good wood production would be nice. Do love this apprentice officer. That'll help your science out a bit. You are 30 behind the turn count. I also like what I presume is going to be a granary here with these 3 farms near it, and some of the only decent land you have for that. Phalanx. Ooh, nice. Well, Phalanx was marked. Are they... Huh. Targeting citizenship. Okay. Iron sharpens iron. Interesting. Head of the religion. I could see giving us both +1. Or I could see getting him influenced. I'd rather have this, but it's unavailable. Oh gosh. These, becoming unpopular sucks, but 2 foreign cities? Or build the Apadana. Ooh, also gross. Okay, we cleared out this. We're using some of our units to clear out the Scythians. I bet this camel just wrecks these things. Does 8 in there. How much did it do to? Killed. Oh, I thought it would tell me all of the attacks they did. It only does the ones that they took. Darn. Let's see. Strength is already a bunch. And gets 50% more versus horse units. And it gets 25% more for being on arid and sand. 75% more. Oh, jeez. Against a 5 strength. This could do 12 damage against those. That's insane. Still haven't decided on some of these events. Finally got that statesman family over the 0 mark. +3, you know, what you're always hoping for your families to have. Five developing cities, very nice. Christianity founded, very nice. Sure. Oh, if you want the extra opinion. Oof. Yeah, you could do that. I might buy the wood for that, or chop it. But let's see what they do with their Christianity. Let's see what they do. We don't have any other wonders going yet. We still haven't made a decision on our events. I mean, there's not a whole lot for their military units to do. Yeah, there's a lot of empty space. Got a lot of workers working. Oop, started the Oracle. Nice. Interesting. Free network in all holy cities. Huh, that is unfortunate for them that the 2 of the religions spawn in the same city over here. They might be thinking they're about to get 3 agent networks, but they're really only going to get 2. But still nice. Definitely need to fight for some of these wonders if we're going to end up having a points victory. The Oracle also... yeah, it gives you 10 gold a year per religion. We've already got 2 in that city, so sure. Let's see if we can get rid of all the remaining units soon. What does this guy do? Holy jeez. 11. Wow. Up. Seriously. Give this thing some upgrades. Some promotions. It's right here. You might be able to give him strike 1 and strike 2. Oh my gosh. You're only going to do 8 when you could have done possibly 10 to this guy. I guess you can come around. I guess you can do all the killing. You better take care of this next turn before you get another unit come out. Yeah. Up there. There you go. And hit that. And then hit that for... Oh, gosh. I think can do 8. Oh, boy. Well, we have one Scythian left and one Numidian that has turned into a raider left. Then it's just the two of them. Building and building and building. SimCitying their way to 42 points. All right. Got just a... I guess they don't have control over this one because there's no governor in there, but the Vizier is picking a warrior. But otherwise, I see walls, scouts, apprentice officer, another warrior, a trappa. And what could we do here? Units. Yeah, having no citizens. Maybe a festival, but that'll take as long as just waiting for the next citizen. And it's not like you have a good specialist to put out, really. Well, I guess you will on this horse. Yeah, I don't know. Self-made woman. Your son can marry someone, or you can refuse. Oh. And you chose the use civics option. Great. The Fickle Band. Huh. That's an interesting choice. Acquired the Fickle Band. Alright. Let's kill this thing off. I suppose probably that thing too. Let's go, Camel. You can do it. Nice. End of an era. Oh, okay. There's some interesting choices. A marriage offer. Well, I'm not sure I'd take the drunk. A judge would be good. Great, I love this free settler being used. Is somebody else getting a settler? Not yet. Kundina, this is your time. Time to shine with your 22 growth. players did say they were going to play for approximately 3 hours. I'm just letting them know that's how long we are there. If they are still looking to stop or if they want to continue on. Excellent. It looks like they are about to stop. Yes, yes. They are very considerate of each other. I like when the players are considerate. It's very nice. Let's see, there is lots of extension time available. Okay, it looks like we are about to finish this particular session. Let's see. Oh, look at you coming in. You cheeky little nomad marauder. Okay. I'm going to take a save of this game just in case the players have a problem. Yes, I do think they will need another session, and they will need to coordinate that. So let's look at the current setup. There are 14 sites on this map, and Oxum has claimed their 7. Maria has 6 of their 7, well, sorry, 5 of their 7 with cities. The other 2 have been stopped, and their settler is headed up toward their 6th city. The science has been insanely in Maria's favor this entire game, really. This has not been a very aggressive game. If you see here from the stats, the units lost is 3 and 0, and those 3 units Oxum lost were, oh, well, not show me. They were all scouts that Maria killed. So it's well, thank you for watching this starting session of DrunkenMeister vs. Orion, and hopefully they will have another session